Hello and welcome to Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, where the big stories live. Emphasis on big, so if you know it's big, we're going to talk about it. So if you don't see those stories, it's because you didn't cut it, sorry. And I have my team with me to discuss and analyze and grasp each other. And I have Ifolo, Shike and Neymar.
Yeah.
Shall I call the actual person out?
Debola. Is it Debola you want to talk about? It is him now. Who else?
Shall we? I haven't seen you in a minute, actually.
I had CDS meeting yesterday.
I did see, so you used to talk about your youth call, like you're not proud of it. Like the other day, I said, I've actually graduated, but you know, I'm just, I'm a cop. I'm a youth cop.
That's a lie.
Member.
That's a lie.
Like, babe,
That's a lie.
be proud of you.
Proud. I
It's
even
a process.
speak for my CDS meetings. I go out. I do public.
You're a law philanthropist.
Oh, God. Anyway. Today's going to be interesting. We have interesting topics lined up. We have amazing talents in the building. You know how we do it usually. So please get comfortable. Grab your coffee, your coffee, tea. Please don't grab this inside joke. Okay, shall we?
Don't even go.
Yes, for sure.
I lose your job. I promise you. You definitely get fired. There's no two ways about it.
All right. So the first conversation that we have is our big mommy. Mommy, what do you call her again? Mommy D. Mommy.
Tiwa?
Mommy
Jam Jam.
Mama Jam Jam. Anyway, so yeah, she's been basically all over the internet as she's teasing her highly anticipated extended play Waterandgarri with the official track list. The 5-track EP features Ghanaian American singer Amare with song titled Tales by Moonlight, and then we also have American singer Brandy with song titled Somebody's Son. The Nigerian American singer Nas and Rich King with song titled Work Father, and Tay Iwa with song titled Special Kinda. The award-winning singer revealed the track list on her Instagram, and there's one song with no feature titled
Adewari.
Hey!
What a jury.
What did you know?
Why you people
After
saying?
somebody said it. You didn't know.
She said Adeori.
I said
Adeori.
And I said Adeori.
I said
telling you though.
Adeori.
You said Adeori. This one, do you know why she said? Do you know why she said titled? She couldn't pronounce it. I'm telling you. She couldn't, so she wanted us to help her.
I will not take it.
You are taking this sitting down, guy.
I will not take it fair. I can say it.
He said titled. She called her the other day. She said titled. About me now. Like, assuming none of us knew it, if I cannot say
I beg, whatever. I shall not be shamed in any way, shape, or form. But what are you guys feeling about this EP? Do you think you're going to be impressed?
Yes, I think Tiwa hasn't given us anything less. My last album was amazing, Celia. I loved it, especially Celia's song. That's my favorite. And I think, we're in for a very good time with this album. Especially, you know, with the lineup, you have having somebody like Rich King and Nas on the track, having Amari, you know, and a Tiwa Savage, having Brandy. We haven't heard from Brandy in a while, so that would be a very nice comeback. And that will be coming from one of us. And then the most important thing I want to talk about is the hard work, right? So she showed us two sides. She showed us the, you know, typical good girl Tiwa Savage, Kili love Tiwa Savage, and then she showed us the whiskey, fever Tiwa Savage. Yeah, she showed us both sides. So I think it's typically amazing because yes, I'm actually looking forward to that. So I feel there's some songs that you know will be, you know, a little bit subtle, like Celia's song, and a whole lot of other songs, like the one Temptation with Sam Smith. And then we still get the proper, you know, Tiwa 44 Tiwa. Yeah, I know.
Okay, I mean,
I'm looking forward to the song with Amare because I really love Amare, and I'm just like, yeah, and Brandy too, because like we've not heard from her in a minute. Like I'm actually looking forward to it. I think she even posted, and she was like, oh, she's really happy to be on this beat, blah blah blah. She can't wait for people to hear it, so she's excited as well. So who am I not to be excited? I mean, but I feel like I can envision my best song is going to be Tales by Moonlight because I just love Amare. Like her vibe is just different. Her beats. You said?
I said they will shock you.
You not shock me.
Yeah, it's good though.
I feel like now I'm doing effect because this is usually what effect to do, go against the tides. But I wasn't impressed with Celia at all. I feel like I had way more expectations from Celia, and there were like so many songs that I didn't like over songs that I liked, and even the ones that I liked, it was like just like not enough to like jam to it. You understand, like every time and stuff like that. So that really, you know, fell my hand a bit. So this one I'm a bit worried, to be honest, because she does have amazing talent. That if it doesn't bang for me, I'm gonna start getting worried that you know,
what's happening?
You still have it kind of stuff.
It's not an official album though. That's the only part where I'm not so worried. It's just an EP.
Still though.
So let's see.
Still, she has to give us because for me personally, I'm thinking, do you still have the vibe or not? Which is what that what's it called? Musical critic had, that both of them were going boost because she didn't like his review, but he had a point. I think I already mentioned that when I had that conversation that it was a bit like so but I can see that they're making,
but it was harsh in expressing his point.
Absolutely. It was absolutely too harsh, but he still had a point. So it's making me a bit worried. I hope that this one is a strong expression, because I know that she's got it in her. Do you know what I mean? Like we've all seen Tiwa literally give us bangers back to back and stuff.
Look at the cover art though. Look at it, man. Typical Tiwa Savage. You know, one showing us the behind with the tattoos, and then one showing us the good girl. No, with her head.
I feel like I didn't want that scene or that one shot.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I just see
like two people.
It's been part of the reviews. I don't know if you guys have seen the reviews. People are really talking about the hard work, and that's part of the reason why they're even looking. I think you have to have an artistic mind to see that.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Sorry.
Well, I'm not get artistic mind. Can we move on, please, from the story with Ife's artistic mind? Ife, should we just leave the table for you since I don't know that's artistic mind? Let's just be going, please. Let's all right, so we're moving on to the next really anticipated story. I don't know why we haven't touched on this yet, but rather late than never.
Yeah.
And so on the Timini.
So
Dorcas, Biggie,
Gigi, Gagaga, Bogoshi. I have to be in on this. What's this?
Okay. All right. So Dorcas Fapson has come to the defense of her best friend Timini Egbuson after his ex-girlfriend Lydia Balogun called him out. Balogun had called him out on social media, where he described him as a pervert and a predator. In her now deleted tweets, this is DSF's deleted tweets, she fondly called shamed Balogun over her tweets. Same Lydia that up to 2 weeks ago was still begging Timini back. This is her words now. The guy has blocked you everywhere. You call him with different numbers and send emails non-stop. Share because he no agree you resort to this, she tweeted. She, however, prayed that they both heal from the situation. Balogun had described the movie star as a lover of naive teenage girls. It would be also recalled that Timini and this lady, Lydia, made the headlines in 2020 after he was caught up in a cheating scandal.
Okay, so this is a very serious one. Because I remember when in 2020, when the news broke that I was dating a 19-year-old girl, I was right on this table and I supported Timini with my full chest, saying, look bro, there's no problem. Do you understand? If you're dating a girl that is of legal age, it's typically all right. But after I read Lydia's threads.
Not after I was chatting that day when I was...
No, she was saying it because I was saying that I would gladly date... No, see, take it how you want it. I'm not a manipulative person. That's the first thing you need to understand about me. There are people that are very manipulative.
That's true.
I'm not a manipulative person. I'm a person that I bring you to my level regardless of age. I come down to your level. I've never thrown the age card at anyone. I've never said because I'm older than you, you have to. I'm the guy that a 14-year-old boy will tell you they're crazy, you're stupid, and I don't even mind. Do you understand? So I'm not the type of person that I'm concerned about such things as long as we can level on the same frequency or we can operate on the same frequency. That's me. So I'll date a 19-year-old girl because I'm ready for that. And even though, even though she might be naive at some point, I'll even be the one that you are not seeing it. I'm that type of person. That's me. I'm speaking for myself. Nobody knows me better than me. So you cannot even be doing yeah, you can't even be doing that.
Okay.
But in the case of Timini, and besides, I'm not famous. I don't have any influence.
You don't have a strong pickup line. No, you can say, baby girl, I walk on TV.
Wait, don't let me see again. You want to get us fired.
You actually, no, if I don't say anything, it's okay.
I should stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
So, in my case, right, it's totally different from Timini. Now, I understand where this lady is coming from, because if we want to look at people who have been in the news for using their influence and power, you see that they're the famous and strong ones, such as Harvey Weinstein, such as R. Kelly,
Absolutely.
such as, you know, their names. That I can keep going on if I really want to. They're names of people who have used their influence and their power to manipulate people and actually submit them to their own demands.
Amen to that.
Do you understand? And the way she explained it, I totally got her. I love Timini. Do you understand? I love him. He's a great actor. He's a great person.
We've interviewed him on this table many times.
I wasn't on this table when he came, but I met him after the show. Do you understand? And I know he's a great human being. But, you know, the way she explained it, it was too detailed for it not to be true.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? Like, she went into the fact that she knows you guys will come. This was not a lady that was looking for clout. This was a lady that was actually hurt, in pain, and needed to let it out.
Let it out on... Okay.
On social media. Yes, the relationship was on social media.
Yes, now it was a very, it was a very public relationship.
It was a very good thing.
It was a very public
look,
relationship.
A lot of people came out on Twitter. A lot of people came for me on our YouTube channel when I said I would date an 18-year-old girl.
Absolutely.
Do you understand? So a lot of people were really, really vocal about it on Twitter, that Timini, you should do better. You shouldn't be dating this girl. You shouldn't be this. You shouldn't be that. She's too young. You're a predator. You're a pedophile. And I was like, man, but if you're legal age, man, it's cool. But just find somebody who is on your wavelength.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Yeah. So clearly, this girl was not grown as a 19-year-old girl. And she admitted it. She has taken it that, look, I be smally. Do you understand? Regardless of the big things you felt she did or the people you felt she rolled with, she has now admitted that, man, I was just living faster than my shadow.
You see, and for me, for me, that is the most important thing, which is why I still feel like, you know, because there's a lot of narratives going on social media where you see that they're saying, but you knew what you were doing, blah, blah, blah. You see, the reason why I find it very difficult for me to accept that a grown man, very aware of himself, very in tune, has power, is liking naive girls. I find that worrying. Not because these girls are being forced or that they don't know what they're doing per se, but they don't really have a comprehensive idea. And you, the older person, should protect that child, really. Because if we're looking at technicalities, you can legally marry a 14-year-old in Nigeria. If you look at technicalities, that he hasn't done anything illegal, you can circumcise women by force, and it's not a crime. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, you can force people to marry somebody that they don't want. If you're talking about legalities, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a conversation about has he made a crime or not. But morally speaking, I feel like every adult that's not sick and has a mental problem, and you're not like perverted and need psychological help, when you see a child claiming to want something, your right is still your duty, your responsibility is still to protect that child. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, do you know how many times I've told my mom I want to make a decision, like I want something for myself, and they're like, yeah, well, let's take our time. Let's make sure that we know what you're doing, or let's do this thing with you. Wait. That let's do this thing with you, but with guardianship. Do you get what I mean? Like, mama, when I was dating, I started dating earlier. My mom was very aware of my boyfriends and stuff. They were young with me, but there were a lot of eyes on us. Like, what are we doing? How are you guys? You know, like guiding us through and all of that stuff. So the problem here isn't that Timini went out with a 19-year-old. I think you can meet 19-year-olds that are very mature, but when there's a pattern, I feel like I'm starting to get worried. Let me. Like, if you're always now known for preying on young girls that all have a commonality, which is naiveness, I'm going to question you.
Let me point something that also caught my attention. The only reason why I'm singing this particular tune right now is because I want to protect the younger girls that feel like dating an older man is what is their goal. Do you understand? And they are not actually ready for it. So I think my message on this table is that be ready for what you're going for. Now, where Lydia's case is kind of complicated is when a friend, there's a girl who's also come out that posted, you know, receipts of how it was Lydia that wanted Timini.
Of course, now.
She had a crush on him. And
do you know how many students in high school want their teachers? Do you know how many?
If I know,
like, what are you saying?
Wait, that's what I'm saying.
Of course,
I'm getting
him
somewhere.
Yeah.
I said that was where it got complicated. She went for him, and this is where your responsibility of an older man, as an adult, to protect
that person from their childish
Now, that is why I said it got complicated in that space. She wanted you. It was your duty now to say, oh man, this is a child. She's just 19. She's just 18. But okay, it's all good. I can make her a friend. We can be friends. You protect her, you know. Actually, there are ways you can actually be friends with people like that and just become a mentor.
Let me just make a point. Number one, I feel like 18, 19-year-olds in Nigeria get what is coming for them. Because most, yes, it's the truth. Most, no, let me finish my point.
Child, really?
They get what is coming for them. There are people that on their, if their age mates ask them out, they will not accept. 22-year-olds will ask them out.
How old is your boyfriend?
No, he's 26. No, they will not. They will not come. They will not accept. Like they don't. They are looking. Their eyes are big. Let me just use like that. They want people that have Range Rovers. They want people that have 10 million in their account. They want people that can take them to posh cafe. This, different places, luxurious places every weekend. A 22-year-old that is doing NYSC can't do that. So their eyes, they need to minimize their
don't wait, please. Before you go on, let me just tell you, she said 22-year-old can't do that. Did you see DSS call out that her boyfriend is 21-year-old? That killed me. No, but why did she put her mouth in this?
Exactly, that's the biggest question.
Her problem is different. I don't know what her business is.
She's sleeping with this boy.
I don't understand.
Obviously.
It's so embarrassing. Like, you're speaking for a grown man. Are you
You know, when you replace trauma and you now say it's traumatized, I think in the case she's traumatized.
I see.
You get me?
Let me continue my point.
Yeah,
so
I think that's a problem.
Abroad, you can see an 18-year-old dating her age mates. It's fine because she's not there for a particular, I don't know, they both have $20 in their pocket. They will go for a movie, they will buy popcorn, they'll be happy. But in Nigeria, it's not okay. Like when you're seeing, like me now, okay, if I want to date someone that's like, or let me just say an 18-year-old wants to date someone that is 18. She's looking for something, especially when she's an influencer.
Can I interrupt?
Wait, no. Okay. As long as she's an influencer, she's looking for something
She's not looking for pain. She's not looking
for trauma. She's not looking for manipulation. She's not looking for all of that.
I know she's not looking for pain and all of that. But then she should not be looking for his money. That should not be the
money. Money is not an issue. Money is not a subject matter in this particular case. Should not say. Even Timini did not say she came for money.
No, I'm just saying generally. It's just a point I'm just raising.
This is a proper relationship that ended up in trauma.
And their parents knew themselves.
Did you get?
Wait, I'm just making a point generally. Like that's the trend I see in Nigeria. I'm not saying this is what is related to their own relationship. I'm just saying that girls that are 18, 19 should take it easy with the way they are running after money. Wait. Secondly,
they need money. They should all take it easy with grown men.
I don't see anything wrong.
It's not money. Why do you think every relationship is about money?
I don't see anything wrong with
It's not.
But then why are people talking like you don't know what's happening in Nigeria? I don't understand.
Wait, when we were talking about 18...
If anyone has her second point.
Okay, sorry.
Secondly...
I don't like this. Okay.
I don't see anything wrong with an older person dating a younger person. Like in the kind of age bracket we're talking about. Maybe like 29, dating a 19-year-old. My aunt got married to the guy, like she was dating him when she was, I think, 19, and he was 29. Okay. At that point, she was 19. What Ife said about being on the same wavelength. At 19, my aunt had 2 businesses. Like she was not all this influencer. Nah, she looks like an influencer, but she had her head straight. She had 2 businesses. She had people working for her at 19 in Nigeria. She had people working for her. So
that means nothing for a relationship, though.
Babe.
That means absolutely nothing for a relationship, though.
It
means
you
nothing.
Have businesses, you have business sense.
Yeah, but doesn't mean you're emotionally prepared to date somebody that's way ahead of you.
When you say...
Even me at 26, you can bubble me.
My guy, okay, please, let me just make this last point.
No. Sorry. When I say she has a business, I'm just saying that she was mature. For her
the fact that you have a business don't mean you're mature.
Exactly.
You only know how to handle that business.
And
that doesn't mean
you're skilled.
But for me, I feel like when you have some skills of handling a business and handling
people, a relationship.
No, you are mature. I'm not saying you can handle a relationship, but you are mature to an extent.
Okay.
Wait. And she dated this man, this guy, and because like the discussions what she was having with him was on a different way, because she had already learned like a lot of things. She had like finished school at 19. She was already done her university. She was doing her master's at that point. So she was already mature. I'm not saying emotionally mature, but she was already mature to
ready
an
for
extent.
life. Ready for life.
To an extent. And then it worked out for them. They got married. When she was 23.
Even Lida talks about it. Lida said that there's some Beyonce and Jay-Z situations.
Yeah, so it's not always like it's not. No,
right,
I'm just saying that it's not every time that a guy that is 30 dates someone that is younger. That is
so wait, sorry, if you guys permit
kind
me,
of thing. Yeah, but I don't think Timini is a predator. That's what I'm just.
Can you guys just permit me? Can you guys?
She said he's an all-round terrible person. Now I feel like that's just coming from a place of hate.
Let me ask you a question. Because you haven't really talked about if Timini's story. You're giving general opinions.
No, I'm talking about Timini now.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Though.
Yeah.
The fact that he has a rumor going around that he's always with girls that are between 19 and 21.
That's a problem.
Do you find
that's
that okay?
a problem?
No.
No what?
20, 21, okay, 18, 19, maybe questionable.
Okay, so
21 is super fine. 21 is okay
let me say this.
for a 30-year-old man.
As somebody that knows a bunch of girls, young girls that are quite mature, even I myself got mature very quickly. Let me tell you something for free. Nobody gets that mature that quickly if they have not seen life in the wrong way. Do you know?
That's true.
A child that's protected, sheltered, that doesn't have traumatic events is not going to get that mature overnight. It's not supposed to be like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you've exposed that child to certain things that they're not supposed to have seen. That's why they have that maturity early. It's not something to encourage and be on.
But if
and then
also,
when you said something about the fact that
I don't agree with that.
What's it called?
I want to
you
point
don't
out.
only learn. You don't only learn from experiences. There are two ways you can learn. You can learn directly or indirectly. Like
or
me
you
now,
can
I
just be
have
matured
elder
enough.
siblings. No, you can't just be matured magically.
No.
You think?
Yeah, you can't be matured magically now.
Well, I didn't go through any experience, so.
You're always on the table saying how you were a troubled child. How can you
I feel like most of the things I know about relationships, I've not been in many relationships. I think I've been like 2 relationships. But I have elder siblings. I have 4 elder siblings.
Don't speak for people.
And
please,
I'm just telling you that
me.
you can't just say a person learns directly. You can learn directly and indirectly. You don't have to go through the experience to learn.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But let me say another thing though. When we're younger, when girls are younger, especially girls that have never, like 18, 19, 20, I've never experienced, attention from older men before. I remember the first time I got attention from older men.
Excuse me.
Right? My lord, may I?
Objection.
What's it called? My first experience of the idea of a man that's put together when I was much younger was amazing to me.
Auntie, I.
Like, seeing a man that had a car or like had a career, I was like, oh my gosh. It didn't even have to matter if his character was great. That alone was very enticing for me.
Really?
Now, imagine like now somebody giving me a lot of constant attention, telling me things
with all
for
of
the
that
first time. Like, I don't really know much about him. I'm not ciphering through his character in a way that I should, because I don't have those tools and experiences to do that, because it was my first time. And girls that are naive, I remember my first relationship with an older man. I praised him all day because everything he did was amazing. Now, a man that is getting hard off that constantly has a problem.
Can I speak?
Yeah, that's
a problem. Like, it's a bit sick. But if I speak,
all right. So, see, inside all of this life, we cannot exempt the parents. We cannot exempt the society. Now, I'll give you a typical example. Even your parents will be telling you have to marry a woman that is younger than you. If you look at the age difference between our fathers and our mothers, right, you see that there's a big gap. Yeah. And you find out that they keep telling you that, oh, we got married when my mother was just 18, and that was 26. Do you understand? You hear stories like that. Now, I'm going to give you a typical example, even though myself and my mom, we've had a conversation about it, and it's not an issue anymore, and I believe she will not even try it again. But I remember when the first time I gathered the courage, girls used to come visit and then go. My parents never had an issue with, let's say your friends come over. Yeah. But, sleepovers didn't really start like immediately while you were in secondary school. So the first girl that I did a sleepover with, Aisha, big shout out to you.
So embarrassing. I thought Aisha just did like go first stop. No. My gosh, why?
Aisha's doing very well now though. So Aisha, right? First time she slept over, it was a weekend. Then my parents were in America, so she slept over, but she wasn't ready to leave. Then my parents got back and all, and she was still in the house. So my mom was cooking in the kitchen. She's missed Nigerian food, and I said, okay, I shall go and assist mom, see you before this one will be issue. And then she got into the kitchen, and I remember the line of questions my mom was asking, like, how old are you? I was 26 then. Aisha was 25.
Okay.
And my mom was,
mature, babe.
yeah. And Aisha, and my mom was asking her that, guy, like, you're 25. What about your sugar daddies? What are you doing with my son? What exactly do you want from him? Do you know that type of question, the line of questioning? And she ran back to the room and she was crying, like, I don't think your mom likes me. Your mom don't like me, blah, blah, blah. So, when I had a conversation with my mom, she was like, you shouldn't be dating a girl that is just a year younger than you. You should be dating a girl that you know, that you are actually older than. And that actually molded my thoughts. Do you understand? But if not because I have a mind of my own and I can actually think about it, that if I want to marry a 35-year-old woman, and I'm attracted to older women anyways. Do you understand? So the more mature you are, the better for me. Do you get what I mean? And
I think the problem on this.
Wait. What I just want to say is that.
We have to run up from the story.
All right. So real quick, let me just get to my point. What I'm saying is that the society and the parents also have a huge role, because there was the parents of the 18-year-old girl who gave consent to that relationship.
Absolutely.
How about that?
And they should be more involved. Also, I don't think the age gap is a problem. It's not even a problem. I think you can be 10 years, 15 years older than your partner. It's not a problem. My issue here is when that younger person is a child. I don't care if you're 27 dating a man that's 70 years older than you.
27-year-olds dating 35-years-olds. The woman that's 27 can still be a child.
Absolutely.
She might have been locked up for
babe,
years.
Let's not pretend like as if no, it is more
maturity.
Babe, are you going to deny that it's higher with younger girls?
Of course it's higher.
So
at least you binge more Netflix.
Then we've made our point.
Let's end this
Shut up,
conversation.
creepy. Thank you.
But man, if you like a 19-year-old girl, it's fine though.